We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up second down. But you look at this defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense does exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Captain.
Back to the air with Nix. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. Short. Just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. What play action? Here's Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This is 2nd and 8. Nix looking to throw again. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll go play action with Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now is 2nd and 10. Here's Nix once more. And he slings one that's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll keep it on the ground. Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Cowboys nothing.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line,
well, the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Back to 60. 19, 18.
They'll run on 1st down. Milner. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18, 19, touch, Buffalo, 65, ready, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14, Cowboys nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Nix to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
To the right, yep. Ole, ole, ole! Ole, ole, ole! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here's Nix. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, my son!
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ridge, 18, traffic, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got Green. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Daniels. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Rambo, Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Here's Griffin on the catch. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Oh, set. Ole, ready. My name is Hunt. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ole.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Left side to Lamb. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready. My name is Hunt. Chill. Ole. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ole.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Ole. Bombers. Ole.
Nix from the shotgun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Captain. Hey! My name is... Chill. Ole. Oh, bombers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And it bangs off the right upright. No good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. 17, 19 tight. 18 Rattler.
To throw is Daniels. Green brings it in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Milner. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Okay,
here's
ready?
2nd and 10.
Cavity Lions.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milner. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Get it?
Finding Green complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Shifts by him at the 25. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To throw, here's Nix. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bombers, ready. My name is Hunt. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole.
To throw is Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 1.
Second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Captain. Ole. Bombers.
Back to throw. Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one's done.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. We're up big. We're still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Here we go. Start. Check go.
They'll run on first down. Milner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Light, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And caught right side, Green. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go street. 19 Tiger, 9 Dragon, 7 Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Here's Daniels. On the right side, caught by Green. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Tiger, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. From 3 yards out. And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Cowboys nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Extra point safely through. And it is 42-0.
Cowboys nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
2nd and 6. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
First and 10.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Get him! Get him! Almost set! Ready!
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Here we go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Shanahan. Chill.
Nix to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, right side, it's Lane. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
That's another.
Give them 18 on the play.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Bombers. Olay. Oh.
Nix to the air. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is
Now it's Nix. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with sack back at the 16-yard line.
It's a loss of 8.
The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt. Chill.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milner. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.